Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, people of everywhere. I had an amazing B-day, birthday, vacation, guys. I could not be more happier than ever for this vacation. I I was on vacation mode to where it's like I have not made a video. Today is literally my last day of vacation time. I know I had a whole week, and I was in the vacation mode to where it's like I would like to do a live stream, but there is a lot going on. Cause oh guys, the best. I have never taken a vacation on my birthday week. Never in my whole entire history of working. The only time that I take my day off is my birthday, and that'll be 1 in 2 days. However, this time I had vacation time and I'd never used it. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do the first thing I've never done before is set my vacation time on my birthday week. So I've been on vacation since the 14th or something like that. I go back tomorrow, sadly. But guys, I cannot believe it. Hello, Princess Daniel. Oh, Prince Daniel, I mean. I have not seen you in forever. I know, it's crazy. Well, welcome in, welcome in. But, oh my goodness, I could not be more happier in on my vacation. Literally. I'm spazzed out because it's like if I go back to work tomorrow and they say, did your vacation did it feel short? I'm going to say, nope. I spent every single moment of it in paradise. Literally. How you been? I've been so, if you want to catch up on everything I've been through, I put everything online. What I do, what happened, how I almost died, everything online. And that's just my channel. I vent out to the world and I vent and I talk about my life in general. But oh my God, the first day, which was last week on a Saturday, it was my vacation every single Saturday for the past 2 months already. Probably two, almost 3 months. I've been going to the bar every single Saturday. So I'm like, you know what? I spent the time with my family most of the time, and then like after around 10:30 is when I go hit the bar. And I tell you, I wanted to send it. I wanted to send it. Not talking about get super, super drunk, but I wanted to be there for a long time because normal times that I have been to the bar and sometimes going to after hours would be around 5:30 in the morning, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. And that's what time I'll come home. But I was on my vacation. I was on vacation mode. And I told my other homie too. The heck is that thing? I told my other homie too. I said, look, I'm barely starting my vacation. We're going to send it. And he's like, all right, let's go, And so I had the best time of my life, literally. Always, always, always had the best time at the bar. Fun times, best time. So I stayed there until 6:30. No, I'm wrong. 6:15 in the morning. And I got to hear the birds chirp. I saw the sun rise. We were just chilling there on the patio. Such good vibes. Such good vibes. Just catching up, talking. And I was like, I told myself I wanted to be out until I see the sun rise. I have not been out at all for a long time and saw the sun rise. Hello, hello, welcome in. I don't know why this thing keeps going all over the place. But yeah, so, oh man. So that next day, I even told my grandma, I said, I'm not coming over. I'm not coming over on Sunday, which was the next day. And I told her I must stay home, stay inside basically, because I wanted to sleep. Now, I was getting over a sickness. I have been sick for quite some time, maybe a week and some change. And I needed to sleep. I needed to rest. So on Sunday, I was all like, oh no, wait. Hold on, wait, hold the phone. I get confused. It's so long. I feel like this vacation is so long. No, no. Okay, on Sunday I stayed home and I rested. I was in bed not only from a hangover, but from being sick. So I went to sleep. I was like sleeping the whole entire day. And on top of that, it was raining the whole entire day. So that kept me asleep because it just kept raining, just like that casual rain, which was crazy enough. So then Monday hit. And like I said, I was bed rotten. I was in bed, not doing anything, just sitting there looking at the wall, looking outside. I barely picked up my phone, barely picked up my tablet. I just wanted to be in bed, like just bleh. So I did so. And then Monday came along and I said, I'm gonna keep bed rotten. So I bed rotted for a little bit and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and clean because I need to deep clean again my apartment, organize some paperwork, organize my closets, my pantry. Need to take out stuff from my pantry. Hello, hello, welcome in. Don't forget to hit that little bitty like button. And yes, yeah, I'm still kind of sick. We'll get there. And I was just like vibing. I watched a movie on my tablet in bed. And I was just like, I would be in bed, get up, do a little bit around the house, and then go back to bed. Like, I could say I was 2 days bed rotten, basically. I did get some stuff done. I put some stuff away. I accomplished some things in my apartment. And at that time, too, it was raining. And I didn't go nowhere. I did not go anywhere. Like, my car was sitting since Sunday. Well, Saturday. So Sunday, Monday. So for those 2 days, my car was just sitting there. And so I'm just like, I like this. I really, really like this. And on top of that, I didn't want to go nowhere. I was like, I want to eat hot wings, which is Wingstop or some wings. And I was like, I don't want to go nowhere. And I was like, you know what? I'm a DoorDash that. I was like, oh man. So it felt so good just to stay home and not go nowhere. And I just DoorDash me my hot wings. I actually didn't get them from Wingstop because I don't want to be that person because I have worked for DoorDash myself before. And like when there's like a restaurant 1 block away and you're doing that 1 block away, it's just like, really? What the heck? So I don't want to be like that, really? What the heck? Because I could easily walk to there, but I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to step outside at all. And so I ordered from Atomic Wings. Hello, hello, welcome in. I ordered from Atomic Wings. It's okay, not the best, but after that, I stayed in bed. I watched some more movies, and I kind of went to the living room and watched some YouTube on there, and then like came back to bed, and then I was resting it up. And Tuesday, which was my birthday, well, prior to that, my grandma wanted me to go to a doctor's appointment, but she didn't tell me when. So on Monday, she called me. She's like, "Don't forget you have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday." I was like, "Tuesday? Tuesday's my birthday. Why would you schedule my doctor's appointment on my birthday?" And on top of that, it was 12 o'clock, and I was like, "I don't want to get up early. I don't really want to get up early." But I've been resting the whole 2 days, so I should be fine. But at the same time, it's like, oh, it's my birthday. I want to stay. I want to stay in, and I want to go out later. So then, it's kind of drizzling here. So then, Tuesday comes. I get up. I go to the doctor's appointment, and the reason why I need to go to the doctor's appointment 2 months ago and some change. 2 months ago and some change, I had gotten sick. Actually, when Paku passed away, a couple of days after Paku passed away, I had swollen tonsils, and I just could not get rid of it. Like, I could not get rid of it. And then I was like, I gotta go to the doctor, but I was passing it. I was like, you know what? I'll be fine. Just drink some hot tea, lemon and stuff, gargle salt water, do the things that you're supposed to do. A month, a month of having swollen tonsils, and I still haven't went to the doctor. So that's why my grandma was like, you know what? Because I got sick and I have swollen tonsils. And so my grandma says, you know what? Go to the doctor, and I'll pay for it if anything. And I'm like, I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see what happens. So I end up going to the doctor. Um, the stupidest thing sometimes in life is health insurance, guys. I feel like health insurance is a freaking scam. Like, it's such a scam, it's not even funny. And my company claims we have the best health insurance, blah, 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 blah. And I'm all like, no. My last company I worked for, my last company I worked for had the best insurance. Like, literally, you wouldn't have to pay much. Hold on, give me some. What is this? So then I'm signing the paperwork, and the nurse comes up to me and she says, before we start anything, this is what you're going to be paying. So today, if the doctor sees you, which is $465. $465 just to visit the doctor. And then on top of that, they said if they need to do any tests or anything, it's going to be $725 today. I was like, oh, heck no. And they're like, because you have a high deductible or something in your insurance. And I'm all like, bro. And then I said, I don't know. I just need to see a throat doctor. And they're like, oh, he doesn't specialize throats anymore. I'm like, what the heck? He's a sinus, nose and sinus. He used to do throat. And I'm all like, that don't even make sense. He used to do throat. Get your certification back to do throat. It's in the same freaking area. They're like, yeah, sinus and throat is different. Man, I'm so confused when it comes to doctors and stuff. Like, that's why they tell you go to a specialist, and you gotta pay extra for a specialist. I don't mind paying extra for a specialist because I hate getting the runaround. I hate getting the runaround like, oh, you're at the wrong doctor. Dr. Lee can do that one. We can't do that. It's like, what the heck? So anyways, I didn't go to the doctor. Still have swollen tonsils. I feel like I'm in puberty or some change like that. So I don't know where I'm going to go. But I told my grandma that. She's like, you know what, we'll find somewhere else. So now I went back to her house. And I wanted to eat at this place like nearby. because they had a big ribs and something else too. They had like ribs and plate, and I wanted to eat that. And then my dad, he's very, very picky. My dad will not go anywhere to go eat besides where he wants to go eat. And sometimes I'll be like, and I told him I want to eat over here, and he's like, I want to eat over here. And I'm all like, but I want to eat with my dad. Like I said, he's very, very picky, so he doesn't want to go anywhere to go eat. So I'm like, you know what? I guess we'll eat where he wants to go eat, even though it's my birthday. And so I'm like, I guess, I was born on Father's Day, so we have to do both ways, whichever. Hello, hello, welcome in. So then we ate at this Mexican restaurant, but it's not that great. It's like, I don't know. It's really not that great. Like, so after that, that was my meal for the day that I needed to have because I was going to basically party hard ish. And when at night, let me come right though. So then I spent time with my family. I forgot I needed to get milk. I drink almond milk. So I told my grandma if she can run me to the store to go get almond milk. And then my dad offered to buy groceries for me. So there was my birthday gift. And so he literally bought me like $120 worth of groceries. And so that was very awesome. My dad usually does not really give me anything for a birthday because every time my birthday hits, sadly, he's broke. And this time around is different, which is crazy. So after that, I got my little groceries. I put them in my car and I came home. And I have not spoken in a long time like this. So after that, I came home. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a little nap. So I took a little 15, 20-minute nap, maybe 25-minute nap. And then I played some video games, relaxed, because my time to go out is usually around 10:30, about 10:15. So it's my birthday, so I'm going to get there a little early. Plus, it's a Tuesday, so it was going to be open mic Tuesday at the bar. So my homie girl, I met this homie girl. She's so awesome and amazing. Just, oh my God. She was gonna come by and she's like, I'm gonna be there for your birthday, blah blah blah. And so I'm like, yes. So I was so looking forward to seeing her. I was so looking forward to seeing everybody, and I get there and I get my strawberry margarita and stuff. Like, I didn't videotape too much, which is crazy because I usually do. I really do. And but guys, I can tell you, I knew I was gonna have the best birthday at the bar, and everybody wished me a happy birthday. Like, everybody was doing birthday wishes, and my homie G girl, she got me some like Smirnoffs and stuff. She's like, here, I know you like these guys, and I was like, yeah. So we were just living it up, partying it up, and like I haven't seen one of my homies that I used to work with in forever, and shoot, I don't know, man. Probably 8, 9 years already. I haven't seen my homie. So then I told him to show up. He shows up. And man, we were talking and stuff. And you know what? Who showed up out of nowhere? And I don't know if he goes sometimes. Is my grandma's neighbor. Ew. Ew. Guys, I was already annoyed now whenever I seen him. And I was like, what the heck is he doing here? And I have a feeling, because every single time I see this one person at the bar, every single time, I feel like he tells him that I'm there and he wants to show up. But you know what? It got to me really, really hard. The first times I seen him, the first times, not first time, the times, when he comes, the beginning, I get like, oh my God, why is he here? Oh my God, I hate him. Oh my God, I don't want to see him. And then I calm down, and then I'm like, as time progresses, I'm all like, forget it. You know what? F him. And everybody was saying F him, and oh my God, it was just so awesome. They're like, boo, boo. We were all booing him, and ah, man, I could not even be more happier with the outcome. And everybody wanted to fight him, and oh my God, it was so hilarious. I have some of that on video. Oh, and on top of that, on Sunday, he almost got fought in two. How did I forget about that? Oh my God, how did I forget about that? On Sunday, he was there. No, on Saturday he was there. He almost got fought by one of my homies. He's like, "Don't talk to her. Don't talk to my peoples." And man, he went up to him. He started. I have that on recording. Oh my God, that was so hilarious. Ah. Oh my God, my life could not be so much better. So then after that, my birthday, I sent it. I had one homie over, and then after that, I told my grandma maybe I'll come the next day, which is Wednesday. I'll come Wednesday. And I told her I don't know yet. She's like, you should come over. We were gonna go out to eat, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't know because I felt like I was gonna be hungover. I felt like I was really gonna be hungover. But whenever I do the little the W and drink at the same time, I feel less hungover, which is some key, I guess, for me. So then I actually got up and I went to her house, but she wasn't there, and it was yeah, it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And about a week ago, I wanted to go for handgun training classes, handgun essentials. So my date that I was going to take the class was on the 18th, which was a Thursday. So I was like, I want to take my SUV, which is Jenna. And I was like, because it's not that far away, but I don't want Haku overheating or anything like that. Hello, hello, welcome in. Don't be shy. Come say hi. Daniel was here. But yeah, so I was uh I was like switching my cars over, so I took Jenna out, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just take her out, make sure she's all right. She still misfires, but she drives. The main purpose is her driving. So I switched sides. Haku stayed at grandma's. And then I told my grandma, that I'm not gonna come on Thursday because I'm gonna go to the shooting range and do the classes. So Thursday comes, and the shooting range was like around 1 o'clock. The classes, and I did that. I wanted to get there a little early because um, I know where it's at, but for some reason my dumb butt, I mean, it had like went the wrong way. I don't know how, but it was just good that I figured that out. But I could tell you, man, it felt different. It really did. I've been having my two handguns for at least maybe 2 or 3 years already, and I have not shot them. And it felt so good to shoot one of my guns. And the other one, I have it in a holster, which spanked my hand. I should not put it in a holster because it got rusted. It got moisture in it, and the one I had in the case didn't get moisture. And so I got to shoot at least my gun. Hold on. So then I got done with the classes. I was so stoked. Like I felt nervous at the same time, accomplished that I did this. And then I wanted to go to the antique store. Like I had Jenna. So I wanted to spend my whole time with Jenna. So we were gonna go to the antique store, but the antique store was closed on Thursdays. Hold on. I have not spoken like this in a hot minute, guys. So then I actually went to Walmart. I chilled at Walmart for a while, got me some pants, got me some new Hot Wheels stuff, and then like I was just chilling, vibing, having spending the day to myself. And then I was gonna go to Specs, but then I was like, I need gas, and there's no gas station in between there and there and there. So I'm like, you know what? We'll go to Specs later. I need to gas up, and she's a gas guzzler. She's a V8. So after I gassed up, I wanted some a fajita plate, and I was like, I'm craving this fajita plate, and I have cash. So they only take cash. So I got me the fajita plate. I drove back home and, parked and ate my food. I enjoyed my whole day. Like, I enjoyed that whole day. And everything felt accomplished. It was a Thursday. So then, man, like I said, my B-Day vacation week, oh my God, it was so amazing. Hello, welcome in. So then, Friday comes along, and I'm gonna go to my grandma's. She kind of wanted to do something with my her friends or something like that, but they didn't have any. They didn't have no spare room or whatnot because their schedules are busy. So went to my grandma's, and it was raining, and I wanted to accomplish some things with Jenna. I couldn't accomplish much. I did get my rim looked at because it was leaking from somewhere. I thought it was leaking from the rim because I had bent it, and then they bent it back in place. But it turned out it was the valve stem. So they gave me a new valve stem, no charge. And, I got a lot of things accomplished, and I feel so accomplished. It's not even funny. I got a lot of pictures organized from my phone and my tablet. I did some things with my 3D printer. Like, oh my goodness, guys, it was such an accomplished week. And so Friday, I switched sides, switched over Haku. And by the way, Haku is acting up really bad. Something electrical, because every time I try to turn the signal, it won't turn. And then it's like a laggy, and then it turns on. And then sometimes my windows won't roll down. And sometimes like I'm losing power. Like it's weird as AF. Hopefully everything is all right, because there's no codes for it at all. Something electrical. But I know water gets into the battery tray, but but I don't think that's it, because the battery don't have no electronics on there. But yeah, Haku's acting really weird. So then, hello, welcome in. So then, it was Friday. Okay. I come home, and I really wanted to go out on a Friday. But on Saturdays I go out. So Friday, I was literally inching for the pension, because I was like, I want to go out. I don't know. There was something calling my name, and I'm pretty sure I know who was calling my name. Pretty sure who I know. Like, I felt that same way about 2 months ago and some change. I felt that little spell like I should go out for a particular reason. And I said to myself, nope, I'm grounding myself. I don't want to go out, because I know the specific person is going to be there. So I'm all like, nope. So I accomplished that. Like I even tried my hardest because on Saturday, basically I had to go to Specs to go get me some some alcohol because I be lacking. I be lacking. So I slept good, and then today is Saturday. So of course my horse, I'm gonna be going out. Kind of want to get there because let's face it, I'm a slow drinker. So it takes me, I'll get a strawberry margarita and it'll take me about 40 to 30 minutes. So I like to, I don't know how, ever since I got really drunk the last time, I was all over the place. I started to, focus myself because I have not had like bar drinks in forever. And so it hits differently from what you have at home. So I try my hardest to be there around maybe 10:30. So that way it'll be like 11, chill from 11. So approximately it'll be like 3 drinks. But now I bring my own, thinking I might save money if I brought my own drinks. I feel like I do in a way because I'm a person that needs something to drink when I'm talking. If I'm talking, I have to have either water nearby because my throat, ever since my swollen tonsils, I don't know, ever since I don't know, ever since I have to have some sort of water nearby so I can, not choke up or anything like that. So tonight I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna vibe because it's my last day, my very last day of vacation time, guys. And I'm gonna be here a little bit longer because Daniel was here. But wow, it was amazing. It was the most, like, I went over my whole entire week in 30 minutes. And I could not ask for better homies. I could not ask for better homies. It was weird seeing my grandma's neighbor for sure on my birthday and everybody shouting my name and everybody, singing happy birthday. So I felt like I don't know, to be honest. Like, it was a Tuesday. He's usually not out on Tuesdays. But then again, there's people that tell him I'm there, and it just kind of makes me mixed emotions, But I've already accomplished it of seeing him at the bar, just make sure that he stays in his lane. And I already said to myself, and I said to everybody, and everybody wants to fight him. I don't mind. I want to see him being beaten up. That's for sure. But I cannot tell you more to where it's like, I feel like he's inching towards me. Either that or the universe is telling me something again. And I don't want to do anything. I really kind of want to stay away from him as much as possible. But I cannot say it's all coincidence that every time I'm at the bar, he's at the bar. I cannot say that because I feel like someone there snitches and says that I'm there, so he shows up. But all I know is that if he wants to talk to me and tell me, this is going to be hard for me to even say, but if he wants to tell me and say sorry about what he did to my phone, I feel like I need to have a person with me. A person that is close with me. Like, literally. And I told my homies, and I said, you know what? I've seen him multiple times here all the time around me, trying to be around me. But can't, like, we've been mentioned, like, I was 2 feet away from him on Tuesday, and it was so weird. I was like, bro. And everybody was just like scouting away, like if he was a skunk. Because Every time he comes around someone, and they're like, "Whoo, let's get away from this guy," because everybody at the bar knows. But it's all like he needs to be. I need to be with someone that I know, or he needs to talk to me sober, completely sober, in work mode. That's the only way I will probably talk to him. I usually have 3 ways, and I was thinking about it today. Really, really thinking about it today. I was like, why did I only have 2 ways? One way is if he tries to talk to me, I need to have a person present. Another way, if he tries to talk to me, he needs to be sober. The third way, if he wants to talk to me, he needs to come to my house and confess and talk to me here. He's too scared because he knows I got a lot of cameras in my house. And he's very scared of cameras. And on top of that, he don't chase. So it's all like, those are the only options I have given myself completely. And it's all like, I don't want to go to his house. I'm very scared. Anything could happen. So if I was to go to his house, I would probably have to have someone with me. Or like FaceTime someone or something of that nature. Because it was not okay what he did. But anyways, guys, so yeah, oh my goodness. I had such an amazing B-Day vacation. I could not ask for so much better, guys. I accomplished a lot. I did a lot. I cannot say, like, I don't know. People all the time when they think about vacation, they think about going out of town. And I'm all like, I want to stay home. I want to, like, if I didn't have my bar friends, I probably would have just stayed home. Actually, I wouldn't even know what I would have done. Because even so, I can't do anything because it was raining. But it's not like, I'm happy to have the people that I have right now in my life. Really, really happy. I just feel amazed to have these people in my life. I feel like they're here for a reason, and I'm all like, when it comes to New Year's, guys, ooh, I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. I'm telling myself too that it's because this is gonna be very hard for me to say, but every New Year's for the past 9 to 10 years, maybe 14, I don't know, guys. I do not go anywhere. I stay home and watch the fireworks. I stay home because I have no friends or homies. And it's all like, I want to stay home. At the same time, I want to live the life at the bar. Because that's where I grew as a person. Growth and development. I have never been this literally excited to have people in my life. I have not been this, like, really like this. And I feel very happy for myself. Accomplished, happy. And it's all like, I don't know, sometimes I get confused. And I'm just like, I'm really thinking about New Year's a lot right now. I feel like I might even cry on New Year's. Like, that's how much everybody at the bar means to me right now. Like, low key. Or high key. I don't know. But I spent my time with myself during my little vacation. I spent time with other people. I spent time with my grandma. I spent time with my dad. Like, and some of my homies that I have not seen in forever. Literally, I have not seen one homie forever. But it's like, dang, I really, really dig this moment of my life. I might look back at this video and be like, dang, what the heck? I had a different life. Like, these past 2 months have been very, very interesting. But we're going to get through it. We're going to accomplish things more. I'm going to go to work, see what happens at work. I literally tried to do everything possible to keep myself busy, basically, not think about work stuff, you know? And the craziest thing is, like, out of all the people that I have, well, I did get a new phone, so. But I do have one homie that I usually talk to almost on a daily at work, and he hasn't checked up on me, which is crazy to believe. I'm actually going to talk about something similar to that later in my live stream. But yeah, guys, I am officially level 35, guys. I'm level 35. I am level 35. I don't feel old at all. I don't look old at all. People at the bar be like, so you're 23, 27, 21, 19? I can literally pass as a freaking 19, 18-year-old. That's crazy, huh? But overall, I accomplished a lot. And I would have done more live streams on YouTube if I wasn't in my relaxed mode. And I was just like, you know what? On my last day of my vacation, I'm just going to hop on live. Because that's what I would probably be doing if I didn't have anybody to hang out with or anything to do. I probably would have been on live stream venting, talking about something. And I'm so glad I get to, you know, vent out to the people I know now, because that's why I basically started my YouTube, you know, channel, not just for, you know, content and stuff, more for like me venting, because I had nobody to talk to. And life has changed completely for me right now. Like, literally has turned all over the place. And I might feel this way right now, might, you know, feel it later, 5 months from now, everybody disappears. But I'm living the moment, you know? You know, people stay in your life, people exit your life. I'm living the moment. Whoever's in my life right now, I thank them a lot. I help whoever is there. And no matter what, I'm just going to have those memories there, lock them in. Memories are forever, guys. Until you get Alzheimer's and forget, you know. But it's like, I had the good vacation. It's absolutely the best B-Day vacation ever. And I should have played the audio of everybody saying happy birthday to me. It was so amazing. And I'm so glad I got to capture that moment. So glad. So yeah, guys. I had an amazing birthday vacation. Thank you, Daniel, for being here. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. And if you want to know what's going on, you know, all my YouTube stuff is there. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. And also let me know in the comment section down below. How do you spend your vacation? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.